Hey guys, welcome. What's going on? Rabid here, and we're live. It is Saturday. It's probably going to be a fairly quick stream because we also have the Dero Poker Tournament coming up in like 2 hours or 2.5 hours from now. So if you're not, all signed up, ready to roll, make sure you're signed up because that poker tournament is happening today. And thank you very much. Red Panda Mining just opened up, unboxed his KS0. So now he's a whale. Kaspa whale right there. That's a Kaspa whale. If you want to know what a Kaspa whale looks like, just check out Red Panda Mining. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. So what's everyone up to today? We're going to do a quick roll call, see what's happening in the house. We just got raided by Mr. Panda. So first on the list, we do have the one and only Budweiser. Oh. And next up we have
Rod Potts.
All right, moving on. We got Cryptic, Ethan Westfield, Dan Ruggs Gensler. So Dan is Rugg and Gensler today. Awesome. Scrolling through, talking away. Son of a Rabid Panda is back again. Anyone know who that is? Like, seriously, Son of a Rabid Panda? That's interesting. Well Talks, what's going on? Skirm, Osa R, what's going on? Chuck Danger 87, welcome. What's happening? Scrolling on here, what do we got? We got Ogre MGTOW, what's happening? Retro Mike is in the house. Hey Retro, once I get my payout on Viper, I will swap over and go to the old Retro Mike Kyla coin pool. I will do that, I promise. I'm just waiting to get my payout. What do we got here? Jock McMiner UK, scrolling on. Golden Wolf, what's going on? DJ Mines in the house. Yeti crap. Hey, where's Yeti? Like, official Yeti? What is going on with Yeti versus Yeti crap? What's happening here? I'm just kidding. Chirish, what's happening? Saddy sometimes, what's going on? Jock McMiner UK. I might repeat some names here. Apologize. Dom G, Ninja Kid, Joker Miner. What is this? Alfelo Velocina? Greater Good Mining. Oh, Greater Good, what's going on? You got all that. You're Kaspa up too. You're loaded with there as well. That's another whale. 2 Kaspa whales at once. That's crazy. It just jumped on me. Hash Force, what's going on? Dakota Miner. I think I got everyone. I probably missed a few. Financial Failure. Oh my gosh, that's all of us, isn't it? In theory, technically, as a consumer, we're all financial failures. Tommy Coin, what's going on? All right, so hopefully we're caught up. Anyway, there's a couple things to go through. I did say crypto pumping, but now it looks like crypto's dying. We could see some red happening, which is expected. You see some pumps for a couple days. We can't have everyday green, but more green is always nice. Unless you're looking for ASICs, because now Bitmain's going to get even more greedy. It goes up 10%, the ASICs go up 60%. Am I right or what? I'm just kidding. Hopefully it's not that much. We should be decent on the ASIC prices for a little while, but I expect some type of hike to come. RabidMining, it's a Red Panda Mining raid. Yes, Red Panda Mining raid just happened. Boosted up the old algorithm. Everyone hit that like button. I see 104 viewers, 27 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Boost up. 28 likes. Come on, let's go. I got one there. All right, anyway. Crypto's dying more than bad. Green days make me feel less of an idiot. Very, very true. Now, let's take a look here at the current KS0 that I got running now. Looks like, ever since I was done testing with my videos and stuff, it is up now for about 3 days, 23 hours. So pretty much 4 days here. We're only an hour shy of 4 days. Uptime, we can see the hash rate is like this. But again, if you saw that video, this does not represent in the pool at all. And I do notice, actually, we're at a low difficulty right now, so it should probably spike here soon. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. It's about 4 days on. If I jump into the pool here, we can see in the last week, that's about 5,815 Kaspa. So what is the current price of Kaspa right now? I don't have it on here. Oh, man. Let's just jump into here. Take a look at Kaspa for a second. Kaspa. So we're sitting at 0256. So 0256. Now what is that? 0256. I just want to bring this up. 0256. We're at 5815 times 0256. That's about $148 in 4 days. Coming up to 4 days here. We are like 15% ROI'd already or something. Because what is it? They dropped the price to $999 right now. So, you know, in the next 4 days, it'll be a quarter. 3 days, maybe a quarter. You know, in about 2 weeks' time, in theory, this thing should almost cover the price. Now, July, it's gonna start slowing down next month. Next month, we're gonna have the KS. Which one is the K? No, KS2s are shipping right now. Are the KS3s next month? I gotta see what's going on here. Ice River. A lot of people are unfamiliar because remember there was the fake site saying that Ice River was fake and they took them over and they hijacked their marketing team, yada yada. There are 2 Ice River sites. So if you are looking for the legit one, that is .io. So keep that in mind. There is a fake scam Ice River site out there. Be very careful. The original one though is the .io website. But let's just kind of go into the shopping here. Click on stuff. No, I don't want that one. Shop. Does it say, oh, right there. Oh, that's the KS1. Does it say when these ones are shipping yet? When are these ones coming out? Because we know Bitmain is in August, allegedly. Shipping date, yeah. So these big guys, their shipping date is from July 15th to July 30th. Sometime mid-range next month here coming. So actually, that's only like 2.5 weeks away in theory. So 2.5 to 4 weeks from now, we're going to see some hash rate spiking happening. Now, how many of these sold? I don't know. You got to be pretty rich to buy one of these. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure to see what comes of it when that hash rate starts picking up. What do we got here? Did it? What? Oh, CN one is the fake. CN one. Okay, so the other one is CN. I couldn't remember what the extension is. So yeah, don't use the CN one. And what is CN? Is that like a Chinese thing? Is like .cn like China or I don't even know. Then I must change that. Dan Ruggs Gensler, bro. I planted my first rug. Oh, that's crazy. You gotta love crypto news, huh? Every day it's different. You'll see an article. Gensler does this. Gensler does that, and then it'll be reversed. Gensler's getting fired. He's getting quit. Then it'll get reversed. Gensler's gonna do this. Blah 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 blah. Or Binance gets sued. Binance not getting sued. XRP is gonna hit 1 million. XRP won. XRP lost. Like. No one knows what's going on ever. There's just stuff flying around like crazy. And a lot of people buy into these articles. You know what I look at? I sit back, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I sit back and I still believe the cycles play out. Who cares? Unless you're an active trader and you trade crypto constantly all the time and stuff. Yeah, you can use all this news to your advantage, whether to buy, sell, things like that. But myself, I still say the cycles are going to do what the cycles are going to do. It's going to play out the same way. We're going to see all-time highs every 4 years. We're going to see bottoms drop a year after each all-time high. It's been doing that since 2013. So, you know, everyone has, oh, but why did it happen? It's different this time. It's different this time. I don't think it's different anytime. You have the news, the media, and whatever else, which is, you know, 100% government funded. And then it's just pushing whatever. So you can use that stuff if you're an active trader. But if you're a hodler and you're moving on, you're following the cycles, I feel it's still going to do the same thing every time. Maybe they'll be like, oh, but it fell this because this happened. If Binance gets sued, you know, crypto's dead. You know, it's still going to peak in 2025, I feel. We're still going to hit a bottom in 2026, and it's going to do the same thing again. We're going to hit the new highs in 2029. I just think this is how it's going to play out. I don't care really what's going on with the SEC. I don't care what's going on with regulations. I don't care what's going on here or who's doing that. It's funny too because we're talking about BlackRock. This is next level. The big things are going to happen. This is unexpected. All these ETFs and everything BlackRock's doing, this has been planned. We went through this last bull run or around the bear market when it first started dropping. We said, like, I mentioned it to you that these big deals like BlackRock and a few other ones, they're having this plan for 2024. Now that things are actually slowly starting to emerge that they're doing it, it seems like it's brand new news. This news has been here for like 3 years already. So we knew this was going to happen and it's not new. So it's very interesting how, you know, everyone plays. It's like everyone forgets. It's like mainstream when everything went on with, you know, the viruses. They say something different every 5 days, but it seems like everyone forgot what they just said a couple days ago and they think it's all new. It's not. It's such a huge game. So I just sit back, relax, follow the cycles. You'll win. Not financial advice. Who cares what's happening in the news, who's getting sued and who's not? I just think that that's just a big game that's allowing major players to kind of manipulate things in their favor. Anyway, what do we got going on here in the live chat? Green days make me feel okay. That's where we started. You guys aren't talking too much today. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's happening? Hodl gang, hodl. Okay. Whenever someone says it's different this time, I want to choke them. Yeah, that's very true. It's very different. It's different this time, guys. I swear, it's different. Oh well, guess what? It looks like it's the same. Sorry. Is playing the game the best way. RabidMining is playing the game the best way. I try, right? I try. Hit that like button. Anyway, what other things do I got to go through? So there is a turn of events that's actually going to happen tomorrow. If you are a CPU miner, some profitability may be dropping for you tomorrow. What do I mean by that? I don't have anything brought up on it, but tomorrow Epic Cash is actually having. Yeah, I don't know if you've mined Epic Cash. It's on the RandomX algorithm. You know what? Let's take a look at mine and pool stats right now. Have a quick peek at Epic Cash here. So you can see that it's actually, you can't see nothing because you can't see what's going on. Oh, don't tell me I don't have the right one. This one? No, this one. Yeah, you can kind of see here. So you can see there's a RandomX, a Cuckoo, and I don't know if this is actually on there. I think this is more like their test net, but I don't know for sure. And there's ProgPal. So there's GPU side, CPU side. It's decently, it's a very profitable coin. But the other thing that makes it a big deal is because it's a multi-algorithm coin, and we've talked about this a little bit in the past here, is that when it's on RandomX and CPUs are validating the network, and then it swaps over to ProgPal, which means it's not mining each algorithm at the same time. It's going back and forth I don't know if it's every X amount of blocks, blah blah, but it's split between the two algorithms here, between GPUs and CPUs equally per 24 hours. So while it's not mining, your CPUs are sitting there idle. So you can think about it as a lot faster and more consistent ZIL mining. So you can actually double this up with other coins and make, quite a bit. Like if I go into my Hive OS here, we can see that, turn that off, we can see we're dual mining in theory on these CPUs. We got Epic happening, XDAG on the side, and they're going back and forth. So as Epic moves over to the GPU side, it discontinues here and moves over to this side, and the profitability. Now Epic has been making me, like on my farm, I don't know what it is per rig. I could probably divide it and go by averages, but I'm around the $35-$40 a day on Epic. Now that's about to have tomorrow, 25th. That might happen tonight. So I've been looking into other coins I got to point some stuff onto, probably back to Duro or something. I'm not really sure yet, but I got to work a whole bunch of numbers here. But right now, Epic is going to have. Now, two things can happen at a halving event. We've seen this happen with every other coin, Ravencoin. Now, in theory, the price should go up more. Epic has seen nice price gains. That's why it remains profitable. But we need, I guess, 50% of the hash rate will have to leave. Now, if 50% of the hash rate doesn't leave, obviously that profitability is not going to be there anymore, which is why I'm looking into coins to probably jump onto. I know Zeph is turning into a decent one. It seems like a lot of random X type of coins are popping off lately, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, so I'm looking into other options right now because, yes, Epic Cash tomorrow is going to have. LTC having this month. I think we still have a month or two. Maybe it's in July, maybe. Let's have a look here. Let's just take a quick peek. Litecoin halving. That is coming up. I don't think it's fairly soon, but I'm not sure exact. 38 days. So we got about a month still in theory. Now this is subject to change. It's based on a block. So as hash rate increases, decreases, that'll happen. But right now it looks like the current ETA is August 2nd. So about a month until Litecoin halving does come into play. So it'll be interesting. Everything's starting to do its halving point. Next bull run, we're going to see some things happen because that's what happens in bull runs, right? That's just what happens. We're not going to see immediate effects. The only immediate effect you're going to see out of halvings is obviously a drop in profitability. It's not a magical thing that makes a coin spike out of nowhere. Some news might happen. One day you might see some big buy orders or something come in, but it's not going to be anything magical. We still have to wait for the bull run to see how these halving events and stuff actually play out. Yes, all in on RandomX CPU mine. RandomX is the only one worth looking at. LTC having nice hash spiked again. It died for a couple minutes. Let's go back into here. I was looking at this just before the stream started. I'll go back to big screen. So look at the 3900X on nice hash. I'm going to set this up one day and try it out, but we're sitting at 80. This is profit. This is after 11 cents per kilowatt hour on nice hash. That's crazy. Crazy. It's $1.08 before power on a 3900X. Like, what? This is crazy. This is insane. I've never seen nice hash profitability so high on a CPU before. Let's try 3950X. Calculations. Engage. $1.09 profit. Okay, let's just go straight to the 7950X because that thing's a beast. Probably one of the $1.34 after power on RandomX. That's insane. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at this. Where is what's this guy gonna do for us? 263. So the Epic 7742 is about $2.63 after power cost. $3.22 if you had free power. That's crazy. That's crazy numbers to see right now, especially remember, we're still in a bear market, guys. We're not in a bull market. This is still bear market. CPU coins will pump also in a bull market. So things are looking pretty sweet. Can't wait to smell LTC on the halving pump and buyback. Anyone mining Kyla, are you on Viper? Move to and help support Retro Mike. Yes, I am on Viper. You must show up. I am going to be moving to Retro Mike. So let's have a look at Kyla coin right now. This is one of my topics here with the FPGAs, E300s type of thing. So Viper is obviously Viper's a good pool. I stand for Viper. I use their pool for a lot of things, but we can obviously see 79.1% of the hash. And as you mentioned, Retro Mike right here, .net. He gained some hash. That's awesome. So it went up a bit. He's currently in third place here. But yeah, I am going to move. I'm going to get my payout here on Viper. And I am going to move my E300 over to RetroMike.net. Now, it looks like the hash rate is definitely picking up. I'm not sure how the Kyla coin profitability is right now, but that's something I'm going to look at as well. It's $121. So we see, what did it go up to here though? Oh, it's lagging. Stop lag. There we go. 166, 204. All right, this spiked at 204. That's insane. So I'm going to bring up this. So we got to get this 2.17 terahash. So here is kind of my ordealio here. If I can find the right button. No, don't want that one. There we go. So I'm gonna update this now to see what it's looking like with all the current numbers. So again, 2.17 terahash, 217. Bam. All right, current price. What do we got? Sitting at 121. 121. Bam. 617. So at 18 gigahash, depending how you run it, I'm running at the 18 gigahash mark. And actually, we can see up here the testing I did the other day. If you didn't see that video, check it out. So 18 gigahash, I'm running at about this range here. 750 on the core, 700 for my voltages. Now, I think I tried bringing this down to 690, but then it quit on me. So yeah, so I'm back up to 700 here, but it's still only about 532 watts at the wall, 18 gigahash, not too bad. There are a lot more efficient options. I was also working some numbers, and because Kyla coin hash rate is not much, you actually make more. Even though you're running less efficient after power costs here, I believe you are still making more after power running this thing at maximum hash rate, which is interesting. I'm going to have to look into this again for the future here because I kind of worked the numbers quick, and it's looking like running less efficient but higher hash rate is more profitable after power costs. Again, if you have super expensive power, it's not going to work out that way, but for my power costs, it seems to be working out that way. Anyway, so I am at that 18 gigahash mark, but I just got to get in all the details here. So I want to check out Kaspa and everything. Sorry, my screen's not correct for this, but I'm switching back and forth fast, so shouldn't have to hit all my buttons. So now I just want to go, wow. Okay, I gotta hit this. Look at this. So a lot of FPGAs must either be moving off. Some might have went to Kyla coin or something, because we did see a hash rate spike there, but hash rate is also falling off Kaspa as more of these like KS0s and KS2s and stuff are going online. They're coming online. Well, so a couple things could be happening here. I know I'm all over the place, but now I just noticed this. So why is Kaspa hash rate dropping? And, like I said, Kyla coin's going up and stuff. Our FPGAs pulling off. Some GPUs might be pulling off. The ASIC hardware manufacturers themselves may be pulling offline to sell their used miners. could be a thing as well, because we're not seeing graduals, we're seeing spikes, which means, okay, shut this batch offline, ship them out, turn the next batch on, or something like that. So, you know, that could be happening because it's not nice smooth lines here. We're seeing like ups, downs, ups, down. Actually, the past couple of days though does look pretty smooth, but you know, there's a various number of things that are happening as profitability and things move. So we probably saw some FPGAs leave the network, and we could see that happening there. But anyway, I need the price and network difficulty. 1.09. So that's crazy. It's way down right now. 1.09 Kaspa. So from 15.09. And the price is 257. Down a little bit. 257. Okay. Oh, it's neck and neck. Look at that. Neck and neck between Kyla Coin here and Kaspa right now. So, you know, this is good. That's good because, as we know, like GPUs, all these FPGAs, and even with free power, I think that the amount, depending how long it takes for a massive hash to hit Kaspa when Bitmain releases the KS3s and stuff, because that's going to be a lot of hash rate coming in, because they don't care about networks. They'll flood and sell as many miners as they possibly can. So it comes down to who has $50,000 a pop to buy their miners. So, no, we are seeing close profitability here, even with them both down a little bit in terms of profit. So Kyla Coin is definitely a nice option once Kaspa is pretty much dead for FPGAs and GPUs and fully ASIC. So it's nice to have options out here. FPGAs have Kyla Coin here, and it's looking pretty good. Ironfish, I'm not sure how it's been doing. I guess we'll update this and see how it's happening. Right now, Ironfish is looking like 2.23 petahash on the entire network, 2.23, so up a little bit, 2.23, and the price is $1.08. So it's actually, oh, it's down, not doing too hot right now. It'd be nice to see Ironfish pump, I think, but we'll see. So yeah, ouch. It's only doing $1.97. So Kyla Coin looks like the clear winner here as the next best coin to hit after Kaspa. And Kaspa's still slightly more profitable, but you know, does it make it worthwhile? I don't know. Kyla Coin sees another quick pump. It won't take much to boost that. Like I said, we were just at once. Actually, what was that all-time high there? Let's go back to Kyla Coin and see. What did I say it was? 200 and something? What did it hit? What did Kyla Coin hit here? 161. 204. That's insane. What was that? So let's take a look at 204 here. Whoa, that's not $2.04. It's straight up 204. Wow. So that would have put us at $10.40. If you were to sell, if it pumps to that again, you dump all your coins. That works out to be about $10.40 a coin there. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, that's definitely the next go-to coin currently to move these FPGAs to once Kaspa is no longer a thing. Or, you know, it looks like some people are actually already doing it. And like I said, Retro Mike, I will be slapping, I'll slap the E300 onto your pool here once it's done. Now remember, we're still waiting for some more coins to publicly release. Now, all these have FPGAs on them, whether it's privately, you know somebody, you know an FPGA dev or something. There's bitstreams available. People are using them for Radiant and stuff right now, but they're not publicly available within a lot of these miners like Team Red, K1, or whatever. So Radiant is still coming. It's very late. It was supposed to be out like a month ago, but you know, we're still waiting on that, so we'll just wait to see what happens. It says more tweaking. They're not getting the hash rates or efficiencies they're hoping for, so we'll just have to wait and see. But that'll be a very interesting one, I think. Radiant, you know, that's a lot of people, especially on GPUs, are really loving Radiant, and we'll just have to see what happens once these FPGAs hit it. Did Kyla hit what? $500 for real? It hit $500? No way. Okay, well, let's see what $500 looks like. Now I'm curious. $500. Yeah, that's $25 a day. I'm good with that. I'm good. Yeah, $500 Kyla coin. Let's do it. You know, what if it hits $1,000? Bull run $1,000 Kyla coin. Imagine that. 2,500, 3,000. Like, where does it end? It doesn't. It's crypto. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. We're just guessing stuff here right now. What do you got? Son of a Rabid Panda says, RabidMining, better to move to Kyla Coin now to fill the bags before everyone catches. Oh yeah, for sure. No, that's a great point as well. Some people look at the daily profitability. Some people look at possible future earnings, and it depends how you look at it. Now, obviously, if you're looking at possible future pumps, yeah, move to it now. Get to it before everyone else does, because as more people go to it, just like we see with everything else, as more hash rate increases, difficulty increases, your yields drop. It comes down to the yields that you're getting. So when that price hits, you have more coins to dump. That may sound, kind of bad or something, but that's what we do. We dump our coins when we hit our certain price ranges. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely if you're do it right now, for sure. That's amazing. Since all Ice River batch 1 already been delivered. So all the batches 1s are delivered. Interesting. I wonder how big batch 1 actually was, but I don't know. We'll see. Working on my second dedicated CPU miner of a R9 5900X. Awesome. Very thin markets right now. Yeah, that's the true thing too. The volume isn't really there. Like it's very there's not much for sale, and a small buy order, small sell order definitely makes that price shoot to the moon or hit rock bottom very, very fast for very low amounts. But we'll have to see what happens. It's growing coin. I don't understand. It looks a lot like Cadena though. You look at that website, look at the symbol, why does it look so much like Cadena? I don't follow blockchains. I don't look to see what they do. Like I said, a lot of the times, personally, I don't care what the coin is trying to do. If it's making money, that's the only thing that really matters in my eyes. So we'll see. FPJs, what we got here? That's amazing. Batch 1 delivered. I switched from SETI to BTC back in the day. SETI. Why does that sound familiar? What is SETI? No Kaspa. Money. Laws, Jazz. Laws, Jazz. All right, what else do I have up here? Oh, yeah, OCTOMINER box giveaway. If you guys were here early, you've probably seen that little ad pop up from the Meter Box people. But the Meter Box teamed up with OCTOMINER. Some of you guys may be aware, might not be aware. They're giving away an E10. An E10, that is that FLUX proof of useful work OCTOMINER server box thingamajigger that they're doing. They're also giving away some X8 Ultras, pre-built Meter Boxes, and Crypt-D merch. So all you got to do here is come into the giveaway and buy the stuff. Actually, I'm going to post this inside of the chat right now in case you guys didn't see it. So this is your Gleam to sign up for the giveaway. And then obviously the big thing here is you get 1,000 entries for purchasing the OCTOMINER box set, which are those nice little meters. You can get them in either 240 volt or you can use them on 120 volt as well to check all your power consumptions and everything. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence. No ASIC anymore. Oh, crazy. Okay, what else do I got on my interface? Do I have any more tabs open? Yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at some GPU profitability. As we saw, coins were pumping. So how is the profits on GPUs? Were they pumping? Not as much as everything else. But here's the interesting thing I noticed. I popped up here, and I seen some people asking in Twitter, what is Sky Dodge? I don't really know what it is, but it's here now, and it just got listed. This is the interesting. I don't know what the heck it is. The website is very not professional looking. We'll go with that. But I mined this coin probably 3 or 4 months ago. There's no exchange. I just threw my GPUs on some random crap I could find, and there was no exchange. They kept saying, exchange might be a couple months away. We're working on it. Now it finally has the exchange. But I was on this 3 or 4 months ago mining on my GPUs because there was nothing else worth mining. So I did I went full spec mode, and Sky Dodge was one of them. So I got 1 million coins in I don't even know, not even a week of mining. And I was like, hey, whatever, done this, go back. Now I see that it's here on it. Yesterday it was the top coin to mine. Obviously people come into here, they look at this and they everyone moved to it. So now we can see everything moving all over the place. So it's the top coin to mine. Looks like a lot on AMD GPUs and stuff, but it was very interesting. So we're seeing more stuff spread out again, but we're still not we're nowhere near Ethereum type of levels here, but we're in a bear market, so hopefully something happens. I don't know. But I just thought it'd be interesting. Sky Dodge is actually on the profitability list now, which is crazy, which probably comes down to a couple things. One, there's no hash rate on it. So that's why the profitability is there. I talked about this previously before. You look for coins. If you want profit, you need coins that are paying more than the security that they have. That's pretty much how it works. So you need to find no-name coins that no one cares about, no one talks about, and they might only be paying like $40 a day for security. That's not much hash rate, not much hardware that can move to that coin. So a lot of times, a lot of those coins could have profit if you're dumping every day and things like that. It's a lot more of a pain to do, but it can keep you at least covering your power bill. Rabid, do you see 7950X motherboards coming down in price? I don't know. You know what? I was hoping so, especially by the next run. Or not next run, next series. Like we should have like the 6000 series CPUs coming out soon. Now, if AMD does anything, it sounds like the AM5 platform is supposed to last 3 generations, I think. The AM4 lasted 2 generations, which is your 3 and 5000 series. And I think this one's supposed to last longer, 3 series. So if it's anything like the other ones, I have a feeling the 7000, 8000, and 9000 series are all, I don't know the naming schemes, we're guessing future here, are all going to be exactly the same. You know, they're not going to be boosts in mining profits, just like the 3000 and 5000 series. They're pretty much exactly the same. They're just newer things. But when AM4 first came out with the, you know, the X570s and so on, they were expensive as well. So I think maybe next gen, when the I guess 8000 series emerges, we might start to see prices coming down. But at the same time, I'm also noticing AM4 prices. So it might be a global market thing as well. AM5 platform is coming down quite a bit. I looked at my last pricing thing, and I think when I built my 7950X rig on release day, it cost me like $2,300 Canadian to build. And I think I can build one right now for about $1,100. So it is about 50% cheaper now to build a 7950X rigs now than when release date. So they have come down a lot compared to then. But will it come down more? I'm not really sure. I am seeing all the AM4, like I used to pick up those X470 gaming MSI motherboards. I bought them in like bulk deals type of thing when I seen them for sale and stuff. So I bought like 4 or 5 at a time, but they're only like 65, 70 bucks a piece. Now they're like $160. So we're seeing the AM5 platforms start to increase in price again. I don't know if it's a global demand thing. I doubt it, but you know, it could be a manufacturing thing. I don't know what's happening. So, yeah, I don't know if we're going to see them come down much more or not on the AM5. It should come down more in theory, especially once the next gen comes out, because we'll have a new CPU, but they will all work on these motherboards. So we should see, you know, maybe some up-to-date motherboards, maybe some extra little features, making some of the prior ones drop more down in price. So we should see them drop, but I don't know if they actually will, just due to the fact that we're seeing AM4 start to go up in price now. Or it could be, you know, all you miners buying everything up, and now people think there's a high demand, and scalpers is beginning for the 3 and 5000 series. That could be a thing too. What about AM5 board? Would it be better to spend extra money on X670 motherboards with PCI Express 5 or stick with You know, honestly, are we actually even using PCI Express 5 yet? I don't think so. Like, I don't even know if we're fully using 4 yet. And speed wise, I remember J2 Cents. I haven't watched to see if there's any updates happen, but I remember when PCI 5 came out, and he was still saying we weren't even maximizing the speed of 3 yet. Like the GPUs and stuff can all handle those, but this can all run at like on Gen 3 still. We're not even utilizing the bandwidth off that. Now, if you're into maybe super AI and stuff, you know, we might be utilizing that type of bandwidth, but you need like $40,000 GPUs from NVIDIA to utilize that type of stuff. So, you know, as gamers and miners, I don't think we're anywhere near those bandwidth levels. So I don't think we need any of them. But, you know, that is all within these motherboards anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even so yeah, 4090 doesn't even max a PCI 4. So there's your answer. Like we don't need 5. We're nowhere near 5 type of levels right now. So, you know, I don't think it really matters, especially for crypto mining where I don't know, like if GPU mining, we're still running ×1. I know there's a lot movement into the proof of useful work thing. I think a lot of people are still trying to pump and promote proof of useful work with no one really has an idea how it's going to work yet. Like, I don't even think them themselves know how it's going to work yet. It's just a whole bunch of ideas, and hopefully something works out. But I don't know. We just got to wait and see what happens with this whole operation. I'm waiting. I don't want to spend any extra money that I don't have to on something that could be a major flop or something that could just, not pan out the way it should be. But we just have to wait and see, kind of what happens with all this stuff. Just buy my stuff and I'll explain it later. Buy my stuff and I'll tell you how it works later. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I guess we didn't need this. So, we're going to make a cheaper model with half the specs because that'll probably work better for most people or something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't plan on getting any of this stuff personally until, we actually know what's happening. We're getting, every time you hear something new, it seems like, oh, awesome, new this release, but it's like opposite of what they used to say. So it's changing constantly until we actually get defined numbers, defined specs, what's actually going on, people actually renting this to say, this is actually working and there's demand for it. If there's no demand, you can make the best thing in the world, but if there's no demand for it, it's pointless. It's not going to do anything. So we just have to wait and see how it all plays out. And then I'm just going to go from there at that point. It'll be nice to get, find some cheap few things, maybe a motherboard or a CPU with a lot of lanes, and then you can just slap things together, but do it at a cheaper level just to experiment. But I wouldn't be going all out in anything right now until we actually know what the heck is going on. Because it doesn't sound like nobody really knows what's actually going on yet. But that's just me. I'm hanging for the proof of useful works. Yeah, we're all hanging. Are you gonna be driving into? Am I gonna be driving into? If it turns out, okay, remember day one. Let's go over the channel here. I do a lot of this is my crypto mining journey. I do a lot of stat sheets. I do a lot of spec mining stuff. I run numbers and I see if things are profitable before I do it. And then I look into it and I expand on things that are profitable and take a look at things that if something's happening on a network, like with Ethereum with GPUs, I stopped expanding on GPUs and moved into CPUs and some other types of ASICs and stuff because we seen what was going to happen with Ethereum. So I try to look into the future and guess that, yes, proof of useful work is on the radar for the future. But we can't run any numbers. We can't expect anything. We can't do any calculations because no one has a clue how it's going to work or what it's even going to do yet. So it's totally a big open space of constantly spec changing hardware daily at this point. So until it actually emerges and we can use it, then we can do it. Then I will run the numbers. And if it's profitable, I will slowly move into it and try it out. And if it's looking good, then I'll expand into it. But I'm not just going to ape into it and, think this is the next best thing because no one has a clue if it's the next best thing. It could be the biggest flop in the history of crypto for all we know. So, no, I am not. I'm looking into it as on the radar. But until it actually looks like it's going to be something profitable, I'm going to kind of step back and let it do its thing. Right now, on CPUs because they are profitable. There's some ASICs out there that are profitable. I mine for profitability. I mine for what's maximizing my power that I am capable of and trying to maximize the profits that I can earn on what I have. So I got to be smart about it. I do spend a little extra in certain areas than others, but it keeps my profitability at the highest amount that I can per watt the power that I use. So that's what I do. So if it becomes profitable and makes it worthwhile, then obviously I'm going to let you guys know about it. I'll be like, hey, you know what, this is looking good, because that's what I do. I look for profit. I don't care what a coin does, what they say they're going to do, what they are promising. I look for what's making me money right now, not what could or not make money in the future. All right, let's see here. Just tell us the future. I can't tell you the future. I can't because no one knows. Everyone thinks they know. And people that think they know are probably leading you down the wrong path. I just look at what I can evaluate now. And it's not that stuff yet. But we'll see. Like I said, anything can change all the time. Get a rig going on Vast if you want to see numbers. On Vast. I keep hearing about Vast for sure. Vast, What's the other one? There's another one out there too. Can't remember what the other one is. There's a bunch of, proof of useful work projects that are emerging. Obviously, Flux is the biggest one that they're doing it. But is it the actual biggest one, or are they just the biggest that has everybody talking about it? Is it just the most hyped one? There's different variations of what is the next best thing. I feel Flux is a good one, but it's mostly because more people are talking about it. There could be something that nobody knows about right now that's far superior and is about to emerge. So we don't know. There's a lot of proof of useful work projects emerging out there, and we just got to see, you know, what does what, how it works out, and how it plays out. You know, like Dynex say they're doing proof of useful work. Dynex claims, and a lot of people are starting to say, hey, you know what, things are about to change. There's some new information emerging that, you know, this stuff is looking 100% legit. And the other big thing about, say, Dynex is it works on ×1 slots. It is for everybody and cheaper, where, you know, looks like a lot of Flux proof of useful work stuff is going to take this expensive hardware. So, you know, it all depends what things are doing. Maybe Flux is trying to do too many things at once, and it could just implode on themselves. And, you know, you have other ones focusing on one main thing. That way they can spec it out sooner and have everyone ready for it, for focusing on one or two things instead of focusing on everything. So there's a lot of different things out there. Everyone has big plans. Everyone has big talk. But until we see things emerge, you know, I'm just going to wait and play it out and see what happens, because I'm not wasting money on crap if it's not needed. What do we have? Render prices always pumping. Use people's GPU power. That's definitely one that's I've been kind of watching a little bit. Is Render. Render is definitely one that could see some things, especially with their Apple partnership and other things. So for sure. And yeah, like someone mentioned up there earlier, they're all trying to compete with each other. That's very true. Like, you're doing this proof of useful work thing, you're claiming it, you know, it all makes sense. In theory, it all makes sense. And that's why a lot of people are being big and believing in it. It makes 100% sense. But like Elon Musk, he wants to buy thousands of GPUs to do this AI thing. But he didn't say he's going to do it on, you know, on something like Flux or Dynex. You know, he's probably going to be doing it through, you know, some big Amazon thing or some big NVIDIA AI who's established for these type of things. So maybe there's better money. Miners might be moving into, you know, straight AI with the centralized companies. And I know as crypto miners, we talk about decentralized and stuff, but at the same time, we also talk about who's going to pay us the most for our hardware. And it might not even be in a crypto space come the way all this AI and chat GPT is exploding. So we don't know. We don't know what the future is. It might not even be in a crypto coin for it. Half you viewers might leave crypto altogether and get into like full AI. Maybe Elon Musk makes an EI farming center. Maybe he creates his own thing. You know, maybe everyone will be going on that. Like, we cannot tell the future on what's going to happen, because that's going to be that is going to be a major industry moving forward for sure. And everyone's going to be competing with everybody for the hardware and stuff. So it comes down to the very same thing. Who's going to pay me the most for my hardware? That's all that I really care about in the end. Elon said somewhere on Twitter there, he posted, he said he's buying GPUs or something, and he's rich, so he's not buying 3080s or 4080s. He's buying like AI grade NVIDIA $50,000 a piece GPUs probably, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. But, you know, yeah, he is looking for GPUs for some type of this AI thing. Like I said, maybe he's like, look what he's doing with those robots and stuff also. He's huge. So he's going to have something going. It's going to be interesting for sure. Elon is buying 6500 XTs. There you go. He's buying them all from Retro Mike too. He cut him a big deal. 40 million GPUs for $100 a piece. Thought he already bought. Maybe he already bought him. I don't know. He was looking. Maybe he got him now already. Like, it was a while ago I seen that, but we'll see. But like I said, like, it's a huge competition. It is a big thing, and I just feel it's going to be a massive competition, whether it's in the crypto side of things or in just the mainstream type of things. But, you know, everyone's going to be wanting this power. So everyone's going to be fighting with each other. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be Wild West. It's going to be exciting. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Render price. Yeah, we went through that. Tommy Coin tried and failed. I think they let their friends host. I don't know. I'll sell Musk my RX 580s. Speaking of that, RX 580s, they are cheap. Oh my gosh, they are cheap now. Like, they're not the best GPU by any means. I wouldn't want any myself. Maybe to resell if something happens in the future, would be something to have your hands on them. But I saw someone the other day. He bought he bought his GPU mining farm, 71 or 72 GPUs for 2,000 Canadian. That's like what, 1,300 USD. 72 RX 580s, 8 gigabyte cards with CPUs, with motherboards, with PSUs. He could sell each one of those GPUs alone for $25 or $27 each and break even, or maybe even make money there, and he'll still have all the power supplies and that. So some farms are selling their stuff. Now, obviously, those are not very efficient ones, the RX 580s, and like I do mention this a lot too. Like, just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's a good idea. Would a 580 even be profitable at the peak of the next bull run? They probably won't be, but we don't know. You know, there's a lot of GPUs that are still waiting to turn on. Mine are off, waiting to turn on. DJ Mines, I doubt he has his on. He's probably waiting to turn on. Who is it? I don't know, a lot of people, like massive farms, like they're just waiting to turn on. So like, what's going to happen when things look profitable? I can tell you exactly what's going to happen when things look profitable. Not financial advice, and I can't tell the future, but you know, here's my guess. Things are going to start popping here, you know, next year sometime, start of the bull run slowly, and things are going to start hitting, you know, 60, 70, 80 cent profitability levels. And everyone's going to be like, awesome, GPU mining is back. This is sweet. Prices will still be going up a little bit, but then all of a sudden you'll be like, hey, why is the profitability dropping? Well, guess what? All these GPUs now are starting to turn on because they're hitting their levels. A lot of people say, oh, 30-cent profit. I'm not turning on for that. That's a waste. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting wear and tear. I'm not doing this, yada, yada. So people are waiting for like 50, 60-cent type profits here to turn back on. And once it hits those levels, we're going to be at like, say, 50, 60, 70, 80 cents. Then we might drop back down to negatives. And we'll be like, what? What just happened here? Price is higher than ever, this, and then now the hash rate spiked again. These are the type of things we're going to have to play with when people start turning on. Now, that's also the unknown number, is how many people are still holding out to turn back on and how many people actually sold out their farms. Like I said, I just finished saying we're starting to see sell-offs happen across some of these farms. But at the same time, if it's just trading hands from one miner to another, because a lot of miners are just like, oh, I'm just getting some cheap GPUs right now, then those rigs aren't turning off. They're going to be turning back on, just switching hands to another miner. It's not a gamer that bought those GPUs, because so it's going to be very interesting to see how many GPUs actually really left the mining space completely. And that's what's going to determine if we're going to see profitability or not at decent numbers. You know, I still think we're going to have profits in the next bull run, but I don't know. You know, the amount of people that are probably shut off waiting to turn on, like peak of the bull run, we'll be lucky if we're at $1. Like, we're 3090s used to be $14, 3-month ROIs. We're probably still going to be at like a year or two ROI in a GPU, depending on the price you got it at. If it's a new GPU, like we were saying, 6000 series coming out next year, or 5000, it's probably going to be one of the best GPUs to have. It might have like a 2-year ROI. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to see how everything unfolds eventually. My GPUs are on 12 hours a day, free energy or solar. See, that's a totally different thing. Tommy Coin, you're in your own world. Free power and solar. Why do I always say solo with solar? If you have free power and solar, you know, that's completely different. It doesn't matter what happens at that point. You can buy the cheapest garbage crap you can find and be profitable on it and be okay. You know, I'm talking on a main normal residential level, you know, 11-cent power, 12-cent power, 15 to 18-cent type powers here, and some people are even higher. The average residential home hobbyist miner, I don't have mining farms watching my channel. It's all of us regular. So I try to be open and, you know, my ideas and thoughts about the average American, Canadian, North American, world, European, you know, everywhere in the world, home hobby miners. Things won't look as good as they used to be. Mining farms, they're on different levels. People with 5-cent power or less, totally different levels. I'm regarding to the home mining aspect of all of this. Hello, just got to sit down. What are you doing, Panda? You just got to sit down. You're running around all crazy? Oh, it's Kaspa Whale. It's Kaspa Whale's in the house. Kaspa Whale. Hold on. I got to do this. Because he loves this.
Red Panda Mining.
All right, did he get that one? I think he got that one. Unless he left again. He wasn't sitting down for that one. Oh, crazy. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Poker tournament. Right here. Guys, are you signed up yet? This is happening in like, I don't even know, an hour now. Hour and a half. So I'm just going to make sure I'm signed up here. So I'm just going to open lobby. Okay, I'm registered. We're good. Now I'm just going to go to the tournament lobby and see how many people we got here. Click the list. So there are 67 entries right now. The description should have all the information for this. I'm pretty sure it's still there. But we have 67 people in there. The buy-in is 20. Okay, that's all fake money. Don't worry about it. Now, who's all... Let's do this. Click. All right. Okay, where's everyone from? Oh, there's some Canadians here. Is Panda? You're not playing this time, are you, Panda? Oh, Red Panda. He's right there. I see him. He's registered. He's in there. Panda's in. Panda's in. All right, so Panda's playing. Got Yashnik in here. Who's representing Canada here? Winston Smith. We got Legame 0522. We got Crypto Z. What was that? Dana Belanda 3421. Karo Siv. And Amakasaki 2112. So we got some people representing Canada here. What is this? Finland? We got someone from Finland there. A lot of people in the USA. And is this Austria? Australia. Yeah, Austria. Oops. Australia. Totally butchered that one. Sorry, everyone from Australia. I did not call you Austria, I swear. All right. So, yeah. There we go. Currency prize payout. 7 places paid. I don't know. I got to bring up the Google sheet. I don't think it's that. It's not $398,000, is it? Oh, no. That might be total chips and stuff. I don't know how that plays out. But, yeah, make sure you register up. Get it done because this is starting like 15:10. Was that 12? 34 to 15. Starts at... Oh, does it start at 3? 12? Oh, it starts at 3:10. Okay, so I guess we have like 3 hours from now. I thought it was happening at like 1 for some reason. Do I got that right? Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah. No, that's 3 o'clock there, 1 o'clock. Never mind. I'm right messed up. Yeah, it's happening in like a half an hour. Because that's 2 hours ahead of what I am. Oh, my gosh. I almost made everyone miss the whole poker tournament because I fail. Poker tournament's coming up very fast. Oh, Eastern, all these different time zones and craziness happening. Oh yeah, Fudweiser. Anyone else from Ontario here? Because Fudweiser tried to sign up, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. Ontario is designed for everybody to lose all their money. Now, why do I say that? Fudweiser tried to sign up for the Dero Poker Tournament, and on PokerStars it says he could not sign up for fake money games. You can only play with real money in Ontario. It's like, what? How? What? Like you don't even give people time to learn. You just straight to the real money, lose it all. Thank you. Come again, play again. No real fake, no fake money happening. That's crazy. Like, what's going on with that? Oh, and especially like when you're watching like some of the sports things that are on TV, and it's all coming from Ontario ads. It's every second ad. Bet this, bet that, gamble, 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 gamble. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm not actually in the province what the commercials look like. Is everything that? Like road signs called Gamble 1, Road Gamble 202, and like, wow, it's just like designed for everyone to fail. That's true though. Yeah. And it all goes straight to him. That's probably part of his carbon tax increase hike or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is crazy. Reuse it's fine. Government approved. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Son of a rabid. Yeah. That's a son of a rabid panda. You left the panda part out, panda. Who's streaming the poker? I believe it's at the DCA Adventures. Now, usually I stream them as well. I'm not sure if I'll stream. Maybe I'll stream this one. I usually stream them all, but we'll see what happens. They do a lot of foul language over there, and you know, might have. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Is it okay? Smokes for a few seconds. It's fine. It's okay if anything smokes. You know, if you're minding away and something's kind of smoking a bit, hey, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Oh, crazy. Sherlock, so you playing? That's true though. Reuse, it's fine. What do we got here? So yeah, we have 1 minute. And we'll probably have to wrap this up. But what do we got here for... I don't think I have really anything else on here. I went through everything. Everything's went through. So do you have any like questions and stuff? Have you checked Veriscoin today? I was away for like 10 minutes. I'm interested in it because I mine it with a 7950X. I have not been on Veriscoin for about a week or so now. Like I said, I went back to Epic because a halving event is happening tomorrow. So I wanted to get some more coins in there stocked up before the halving event happens, and then kind of watch the hash rate to see is 50% of the hash rate going to take off, or is it going to stay on and be bad? So, I'm waiting for that. So we'll see what happens. So I'm on there for now, and then, I'll probably go back, try Virus and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Retro Mike said Virus coin is actually dead, so it's probably not an option for people. Oh, crazy. Oh, there's Crypto Mikel. Yeah, he's gonna want to be putting it all on. So it's gonna be at DCA Adventures. Be sure to check that out. Google Docs should be in the description. It should have all the links to everything needed right there. I need someone to stream so I can see Panda get wrecked. Oh, Panda does good sometimes. You should see him. Like, he pulled out some crazy all-ins. Some matches. It's pretty crazy. It's like, oh, I remember hearing one of my, what was it like? Oh, I'm all in. I'm done. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna rip. I won. Like, it's intense when Panda does his all ins. Here's how you know if Panda's gonna win or not. He's like, okay guys, I gotta get going. I gotta go do something. So I'm sorry I can't stay longer, type of thing. And then he starts doing all ins. Then that's when he always wins when that happens. It's like it's impossible for him to go. I don't know if it's like a gambling trick that he does on people, or if it's like he actually has to go somewhere and he's trying to hurry up. But whatever happens there, whenever he gets into like I gotta go mode, he wins. Oh, it's kind of funny. Oh, crazy. Varus has been all about 80 cents for 7950X for a while. Zephyr 4X that now. Ontario here, it's legalized differently. We got a Galaxy S20. S20? I don't even know what my phone is. I think it's an S22. But that's the only phone I have, so I can't really cell phone mine it. The other phone I had, I would try it, but it blew up, so I can't turn it on. And, okay. And I have some Aeon coins and stuff. What was it? Koinami wallet or something like that. I got in my phone that died, and I don't have my seed phrase. So I'm trying to get into that phone to get some of my crypto out of there. But yeah, until I can get that thing to turn on somehow. I got some Aeon and stuff in there that's like gone, lost, phone's dead type of thing happening there. Phone mining is retro bike. Phone mining is dead. Stay away. Didn't you just hit like a block the other day on one of your phones? I think. Yeah. Let me think about this. Crazy. Why didn't you have the seed phrase backed up? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I did at one point, but I didn't really have much on there. I was just like, yeah, whatever type of thing. But I can't remember though. But I haven't tried it yet. But I think I remember reading back. There's a long time ago. I thought I read something about your Exodus seed works with Koinami. So I'm wondering if that's the seed that I used. But I'm not sure because I do remember in that they keep telling me to back up my seed on the app or like ever. And then I never did. But I don't know. I never tried any of this stuff. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever type of thing. I haven't. Obviously, if like Aeon or something goes to like $10,000, I'm definitely going to be in hype mode trying to get it out and figure it out. But right now, I'm just like, yeah, it's all right. Don't share Panda strategy with everybody. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Hope we get far this time. Phone mine, okay, Raputs, why didn't you use case? Okay, we caught up on everything, I think. Anyway, guys, so yeah, the poker tournament is starting in like an hour and 13 minutes or something. So be sure to be signed up, registered, ready to roll before that does start. Or once it does start and you're not in there enrolled, all that good stuff, you will not be able to play. No late entries allowed, so do it now and not later. But we are going to wrap this one up. Poker tournament's coming up, so I got to get ready for that and all that good stuff. So I appreciate everyone for showing up for this live stream. I will see you all in the next one.
Rabid out.